Hi friends, you welcome to Shyam Institute. Then today we are discussing these current affairs. Have a look at these headlines provided here. Exercise Nomadic Elephant. Exercise Nomadic Elephant. And then PM Suryagar MUT Bijli Yojana. Operation Chakra 5 and World No Tobacco Day. So we will start discussing one by one and have a look at the first one, foremost one. So the exercise Nomadic Elephant is an annual exercise between India and Mongolia. Is an annual exercise between India and Mongolia. And here like a alternative year, every year alternative countries, like a 1 year India and the other year Mongolia will host this particular exercise in general. So this time in 2025, as the number, it is the 17th edition. It is between India and Mongolia, anyways we know, which will be observed in Ulaanbaatar. Ulaanbaatar is a capital of Mongolia. So here in Ulaanbaatar, this particular exercise will be conducted. Then as I mentioned, it is conducted every alternative year in India and Mongolia. And the 16th edition of Nomadic Elephant was observed in India, as I mentioned, alternative countries, at Urmai of Meghalaya. At Meghalaya. And the 15th was, as I mentioned, which was observed in Mongolia. So it's a exercise generally then to exchange military exercise, to exchange the knowledge transfer, and then new weapons usage, and those then will be explained and mutually exchanged between these two nations during this particular exercise. And here if you observe this Mongolia is a landlocked country, one of the landlocked, because we have got several landlocked countries in the world, but it is one among those. This comes under Asian continent, this Mongolia, Asian continent. And then here like if you observe, I am going to ask you a question here, like try to comment here these questions. Then one country is called the country of 1,000 elephants. Here anyways then elephant word we come across. That's the reason that I'm asking. One country is called in the world the country of 1,000 elephants. What is the name of that country? That country is part of Asian continent only. And at the same time, one country is special for white elephants. Let me know the name of that country as well. These two questions then try to comment here, so that like you can acquire some kind of new questions with this particular context. Okay. So then what is the name of the exercise? Nomadic exercise. Nomadic Elephant. Nomadic Elephant is a annual exercise between India and Mongolia. That is the one. And moving to the next one, have a look at this one. The Operation Chakra. Operation Chakra 5 is the fifth version. The fifth version, this particular Operation Chakra observed under Central Bureau of Investigation, CBI, and then arrested alleged members of the Transactional Cyber Crime Syndicate. The main intention behind this particular operation is the alleged members of the cyber crimes and the digital arrest kind of activities. To control these activities, this particular operation was started. Operation Chakra was started. This year then we are observing this fifth edition or fifth version we can say, that is Chakra 5, Operation Chakra 5. And here like if you observe curbing cyber crimes, then in India if you observe several concepts introduced by the government. Cyber Surakshit Bharat is a scheme introduced by the government to control these cyber activities. Online payments, sometimes online payments moving to the other accounts, sometimes like intentionally holding our account and then transferring amounts from our account. These are general activities then we can observe. Sometimes even digital arrest as well. So to avoid all this stuff, this particular concept is very useful. Those cyber crimes and digital arrest can be controlled, or then those syndicates or the members involved in that particular activities will be controlled and stopped by using this particular Operation Chakra handled by operated by the Central Bureau of Investigation. There is a context here we have. And then CBI Director Praveen Sood, recently he is the person as a CBI Director. His tenure extended 1 year. So then from long since then he have been working with CBI. This is the time then 1 more year extended his tenure. Because like he involved in very active intelligence related activities in India. So Mumbai attacks and those, so that based on his performance and his activeness, his tenure extended. There is a context here. So then moving to the next one, have a look at this one. PM Suryagar MUT Yojana. So then this is a program. The intention of the program is providing solar panels equipped houses. So then in a free of cost, Muft Bijli means free of cost. So like here to introduce this particular concept, this is a central sector scheme anyways, central sector scheme, so that like the government initiate this particular one and then the complete amount gives by the government. Complete amount in the sense the subsidy amount I'm saying. So that if anybody like shows interest towards these particular solar panels to get inbuilt in their houses, the government is going to provide 40% of the subsidy. That is the context. And then if you observe this particular program, this is the world's largest domestic rooftop solar initiative. World's largest domestic rooftop solar initiative. And it is absolutely a central sector scheme. And then here if you observe, this particular program was officially announced by the government on 15th February 2024. This was officially announced, officially started observing since then February 15th 2024. And then if you observe like what is the need to discuss this old program, then if you ask, then reason is there here. Dayu Daman, you might hear about it. Like it is a union territory. This Dayu district became the India's first district to meet entire power demand with the solar energy with implementation of PM Suryagar MUT Yojana. By using this particular program, by utilizing this particular program, the households of Dayu district, they are consuming the solar energy by inbuilting the solar panels in their house. So first district, that's the reason then we have been discussing more and more concepts about this particular area. So like here if you observe, like Dayu became the first district in India to meet the entire power demand with the solar energy with the implementation of Pradhan Mantri Suryagar MUT Yojana. There is a concept here. So then that is all about this particular program, central sector scheme. It's an important one. Several times they asked, and then even further there is a chance to get asked in the future coming exams as well. Okay. Moving to the next one. Have a look at this World No Tobacco Day. No Tobacco Day. So everyone knows about dangerous things involved in this smoking. Everyone knows, even 80% of the people knows about this. What happens if we continuously smoke? But like no one stops in general, but they continue. There's a very little amount of the people then we can observe like who came out of this particular smoking and those. Anyways, then we have got a number of rehabilitation centers today to make them come out of this particular addicted smoking, to addicted smokers and those. Anyways, like May 31st absolutely observed as a No Tobacco Day. And then here if you observe the theme for this particular theme for 2025, theme, the bright products, dark intentions, unmasking the appeal. The bright products, dark intentions, unmasking the appeal. This is the theme for the year 2025. And this particular day, No Tobacco Day, officially introduced by the World Health Organization in 1987. And then we have been following, the world has been following this particular May 31st as a No Tobacco Day since then 1988. That is a context here. The tobacco consumption wise, China is the top nation which consumes more and more tobacco, and then chewing tobacco as well than they use. But like even then smoking cases also more and more in their country. Like even if in India, if you observe, like in metropolitan cities like Hyderabad, Kolkata, Tamil Nadu, Chennai and Bangalore, if you observe the pollution in this particular metropolitan cities, like then if you go around and then if you walk or then if you move somewhere like by walking or by cycling and those for 2 to 3 hours, certainly then it is almost equal to consumption of 2 packets of cigarettes. So that is the pollution range now. So like then pollution one way, and then if you have a smoking habit and those, certainly then it may stops your life. So they like try to avoid smoking and then make the people avoid this particular condition. That's the one. So active smoking is most dangerous, even passive smoking as well dangerous. So passive smoking in the sense like the taking that particular fumes, taking that particular smoke into our body, this one, that is much dangerous. Passive smoking as well dangerous. So then try to avoid those contexts and live long. Okay, there is a context here. These are current affairs for the day. So then wish you, the students then who are appearing for the tomorrow's PC mains exam, bottom of my heart, and then from the organization, then we are wishing you all the best, and then try to get the success, and then make your family, and then make yourself strong and brave in the market. Okay, then prove yourself, and then be strong in the society with this particular success. We wish you all the best. Then we meet in the next session with the continuation of this one. Thank you and all the best.